Guys, it's Caitlin. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. So today I wanted to update you guys. I believe I'm on week 23. No guarantees on that one, but I think that's where I'm at. Post op from vertical sleeve gastrectomy. I had surgery on October 12th, 2015 in Lowell, Mass at Lowell General Hospital with Dr. Rebecca Shore. Weight-wise, my starting weight at the beginning of this journey, which was back in July of last year, was 335. My weight on the date of surgery was 300.8. And then last week, I didn't do like an update video. I just had no time. No time management skills. But last week when I did my body shot, I think I said I was at 233. And if you've watched some of my previous videos recently, you'll know that I've been kind of bouncing back and forth between a few pounds, and then like at the doctor's office I went up like 10 pounds, whatever. But I have been like losing a pound, gaining 3 pounds, losing a pound, gaining 2 pounds. So that has been a frustration for the past month and a half for sure. But this morning, or yesterday morning when I weighed, okay, I need to take a breath. Can I just tell you guys, I just had a meeting with my boss. I'm on my lunch and I applied for a position above mine and I just found out that I got it, and I've never done this position before. So I'm really nervous, I'm really excited, I'm really anxious about it. So I kind of feel like I'm just like blah, 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 blah. So I apologize if I'm like don't make sense or don't like pronounce words properly. I'm just a mess. So anyways, I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, so yesterday when I weigh in on Mondays because that's my surgery, like weekly, whatever, anniversary. I weighed in at 224.6. Hello people. So I'm really excited about that. And I know the reason, one of the reasons that I kind of attribute that to is because I decided to kind of go back to basics food-wise the past couple of weeks. I did cut back my gym time to 3 days. I still did that last week. Just went 3 days last week. I'll probably end up doing it this week. I don't know if that's really helping in the weight loss. Like, I don't know if I was holding on to water or, you know, swollen muscles or whatever happens when you work out. I don't know if I was just doing it too much for my body. But I'm just gonna, for the sake of everybody, my family, me, my body, I'm gonna try and do 3 days a week and see how that goes. At least for the time being. My mom is moving, so she usually goes with me, but I think I'm gonna have to spend some of my nights going over there and helping her pack instead. So anyways, so I've only gone to the gym 3 days, but last week or two, I decided to go back to basics food-wise. And meaning with that, I will have a crunch bar in the morning, one of like the delicious wafer cookies that taste like a Nutter Butter bar or whatever. And then I drink 24 ounces of water before I can have lunch. And then I will have lunch, which will be a shake, which it's a protein shake with a cup of either Fairlife milk or Simply Smart milk, fat-free milk, for the added protein, and then instant decaf coffee because that's just how I have to do it now. Like literally, Kim, since you posted that, I literally can't drink it any other way. So I'll have that for lunch, and then I'll have to drink another 24 ounce thing of water at work. And then when I get home, I'm drinking water, but then my dinner is just really like almost strictly protein. I had been having like veggies like broccoli and asparagus and things like that mixed in, but I feel like my body is like right now, like you have to just do the bare minimum, like hit your protein goals, hit your water goals, like almost like I'm at square one and I can't eat anything additional. So I'm kind of nervous to add in any veggies or anything like that, you know, the carb count in broccoli and stuff, and veggies to be, you know, all together. It's kind of scary to me. So I've just been having like grilled chicken breast or like chicken and cheese or like chicken cordon bleu almost. That's really just what I've been doing, and I feel like it's a little frustrating because my body is I have to go back to the basics with everything, literally, to like whenever you are in your soft food diet or whatever, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm not eating a lot, and it's just frustrating. And I think prior to the past 2 weeks, that's too shaky. I have been kind of just snacking too much, I think was my problem, and snacking not on bad things. I wouldn't eat crackers or chips or chocolates or candies or anything like that. I was bringing like a protein P3 pack to work, but I think that extra snack that I was munching on just really, it wasn't doing me any justice. I think that it was just added calories that I didn't need, and my body wasn't responding well to having snacks in between my meals. I also think that it was kind of filling me up to the point where I wasn't able to hit my water goals. It was taking up too much room. So I think now that I'm not having that snack at work, it's just really given me that extra ability to add in the extra 24 ounces of water, because before I was having a really tough time meeting my water goals, and within the past couple of weeks, and I think that's definitely helped towards my weight loss too. My body's not trying to hold on to all the fluids because I am hydrating my body properly. So there's that. I did want to ask a quick question. So if you guys remember in the beginning of my videos, when I first started posting like the reason why I wanted to do this, I had mentioned that I was getting really swollen ankles, and it was the summertime, and it was just embarrassing. I didn't want my kids, like, I didn't want to go out because my ankles were really swollen and I just didn't feel good. And that kind of preempted me to seek surgery because I didn't want to leave the house with the kids in the summer. Well, it's been getting it's not warm here, but we had a couple of days that were in like the 60s, and even right now I think it's like the lower 50s, and guess what, my ankles are swollen. Like, I'm so frustrated. I thought that was gonna go away. They're definitely nowhere near where they were when I was over 300 pounds, over 330 pounds, but still I can feel, like, in the afternoons I can feel the tightness in my ankle, and I look down and I'm like, holy crap, they are swollen again. And I mean, they're not necessarily like to cankle status like I used to be, but I can still push in it. Well, maybe not. Yeah, I still have like a little bit of the edema where you can push your fingerprint in and it stays there for a minute. I don't know if anybody has any tips or tricks. I don't really eat salty foods. I love salt, but I try to stay away from it. I don't know. I don't know if I should be taking a diuretic regularly or whatever, but it just seems to take place when it starts to get warmer. In the winter, obviously it's colder out. I might, have no issues with that, but it's just really frustrating because I don't want to be like losing weight and then have like swollen ankles all the time. Like, I don't know. I know that's really superficial or whatever, but it does get really uncomfortable too. It gets really tight and really like achy. So if anybody has any tips or tricks, I would greatly appreciate it. I don't even know if there's anything I can do for it, but whatever. I did want to mention a couple NSVs that I had. I don't remember. I wrote everything down and then I left it at work on my desk because I was flustered because I just got a new job. Actually, one yesterday. So my oldest yesterday turned 8 years old. Ooh. And we went to my boyfriend's mom's house for cake and ice cream, and my family came over, and one of my boyfriend's friends had come over, and he is an overweight dude. He knew I had surgery. Him and his girlfriend had come over our house and like hung out a few times. I haven't seen him in a couple months though. So I came in and he was like, holy shit, like, you look like a totally different person. And I was like, really? Like, are you just saying that? And he's like, no, man, you look like totally different. And then my sister was there, and weird enough, I haven't really seen my sister since her wedding. And yeah, so I haven't seen my sister since her wedding. She ended up going last night, which I was excited about. And she's like, you look so skinny now. And I was like, do you think so? Like, are you guys just saying that? Because I still have like fat girl image. Like, I've lost 110 pounds. You would think I could see a huge difference, but I just can't. She was like, you are so skinny now. And then she was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna be the fat sister now. And I was like, ooh, that was a little insensitive, but okay. So, but no, I just felt really great about them seeing me, people who haven't seen me necessarily in some time, really being able to notice the difference. Another thing was I went to my mom's house. Another thing was I ordered a pair of size 16 jeans on Macy's, and they were skinny jeans, and I don't do skinny jeans. I feel like I'm too like voluptuous for skinny jeans. And I got them in the mail, and I opened it and it was a 14, and I was like, dang, why did I do that? I tried those 14s on, and guess what? They fit, and I've worn them out of the house. They fit, they were comfortable, I had no issues. They're skinny jeans, man. They're skinny jeans, but they looked good. Like, I'm so excited. So that was really huge for me. And then I went over to my mom's to help her pack a little bit this weekend, and she's been doing incredible. She's lost like 50 pounds on her own, I think, since the end of last year-ish. She's been kind of she's always been smaller than I am, but she was trying to watch her food, and then she's been going to the gym with me 2 nights a week, 3 nights a week, and which has been really great motivation because she uses me as her free pass to get into Planet Fitness. So if she wants to go, I have to go. So she's been really great motivation. But she's doing amazing. And so she's like, Caitlin, I have some clothes for you. So I went into her room and started trying on pants, and they were size 16 skinny jeans. No way. Way too loose. They were like baggy and not cute. It was too loose in the waistband. I was like, Mom, these are too big for me. I can't wear them. And she's like, you're gonna be smaller than I am at some point, and that will piss me off. And I was like, thanks, Mom. But I did go shopping in her closet, which was great for some work tops at least. So yeah, I mean, just really, it's been really fun. Oh, I also did a little bit of shopping this past weekend, and I tried on some clothes and videoed it, recorded it. I've been into like inside the dressing room videos lately, try on hauls, plus size, straight size. So I recorded some outfits that I had tried on, and some things that I bought. I bought this black cardigan, you guys. I bought a new black cardigan. But I didn't know if you guys would be interested in seeing that. If you want to see a video like that, feel free to put it in the comments down below, and then I can post it. I just really loved watching them, and I was like, I'm gonna record myself in the dressing room. Okay, so if you'd like to see it, leave it a comment down below, and I'm happy to post it. But it was just a lot of fun. In this video, I went to Old Navy and grabbed like 2 extra large shirts and extra large shirts, and I put on the extra larges, and I was literally able to like pull them out on the side because of all the loose fabric that was there. And I was like, dang, what is happening? Like, I'm not an extra large, but yeah, I was an extra large. And that was, again, so mind-blowing. I really wish I could do some spring and summer shopping right now, because I'm just like itching to get new clothes. But it's just so much fun to go and like try things on and not be nervous that like, I can remember being in the position where I would go into even a plus size store and being at the top of their sizing and not being able to buy something because even their 26, 28 was getting too snug, or my gut was peeking through, or the pants were too tight and I didn't want to go to a 28 jean. Just incredible to go from that to where I am now, where I feel like I can go into almost any store and have an option. It's just mind-blowing. And to think of the short time span that this has all happened, I know it feels like it's forever, and I know I say I feel like I'm a slow loser, but in perspective, putting it all out there, like, it's been 5 months in surgery, and I can literally say that my life is completely different in such a good way. I feel more, even professionally, I feel more confident in the clothes that I can wear now. I don't feel as like sloppy, except for my hair. The hair will never be something I ever care about, but I feel like I look more presentable, and the position that I just got is in management, and I just feel like it's like I'm ready. Like, I feel like my weight, I've kind of hid behind that even professionally all my life, and to have people tell me that they feel like I can take this on, for me, in some kind of weird way, I feel like it's an NSV for the weight loss. I just feel like I fit in better, which is horrible, because just because you're big doesn't mean you don't fit in. That's just the way I felt like I always stood out with the way that I had to dress, and I didn't feel comfortable, I didn't feel confident. So it's just changed everything for me, which I'm so excited about. What else was I going to talk about, guys? I want to say thank you so much to Jody. We are doing the pen pal thing, and she sent me an amazing little package, or big package. Jody, I have yours going out within the next few days here. By the end of this week. It's not anything as amazing as you sent me, but I do have what I got you going out in the mail. And then Kaylee was amazing enough to message me and let me know that she had some clothes that didn't fit her, and she literally like took pictures of all her wardrobe and was like, which do you want, and I'll send it to you. Didn't charge me for it, nothing, like just out of the kindness of her heart. So I really appreciate you for doing that, seriously. I wish there was like a clothing swap kind of thing. I don't know if they do it like locally in groups, but I think that would be so great. My hospital actually did it, and I went for an appointment on like the last day of it, and they were like, oh, did you know about the clothing swap? So I went in and grabbed a shirt, but I didn't get to bring any of my clothes in, and I just think it would be so cool to be able to like recycle the clothes that I wore, that other people wore, because you don't want to go and spend all kinds of money on clothes that are going to last you for a month or so, you know? So I mean, if anybody needs clothes or something, we could probably figure something out. I don't know. So yeah, so thank you girls. Both of you are both incredibly amazing. And Kaylee, I have something that's going to be going out to you too at the end of the week. I need to get to the post office and I'm not that prepared. So I think that's it, you guys. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to mention that I wrote down on my list that's sitting on my desk at work. I don't think so. I'm really excited to finally try and get caught up on my videos. Finally got caught up on my comments today for my last couple of videos. It's been a little bit of a slow day at work. So I'm really excited to be watching you guys. I feel like everybody just looks so amazing, like more and more incredible. It's so crazy to think that in such a small time period, everybody has just totally changed. And you can see it in demeanors and personalities and just attitudes and the way that you carry yourself. You can physically see it, obviously. And then there are a lot of people that I'm watching or that I keep in contact with that just got surgery dates, which is so beyond exciting. I cannot wait for you guys. It's definitely a challenge. It's always going to be a challenge. I don't think we're ever going to get away from that. But it is so worth it. And I am so pumped for you guys. As always, if you have any questions, pre-op, post-op, whatever it may be, feel free to contact me, email me, Facebook me, leave them in the comments here if you feel comfortable. I've had a couple of people who are pre-op contact me asking me what I did pre-op, what were my tips, any tricks. I would just say this. For me, I didn't have like a 2-week Opti fast or liquid diet or whatever that some people have. My surgeon just didn't have that. They said I went in at 335. They gave me a goal weight of 313. I had to meet that goal weight before I could actually schedule surgery. And I essentially had to do it on my own. I met with my nutritionist and she said, don't eat a lot of carbs, don't eat a lot of fat, don't eat a lot of calories, like eat yogurt. Okay, thanks so much. So, I think that time period though of the 2.5 months that I had really helped me get into the mindset of this is a lifestyle change. You need to eat slower, you need to eat smaller, you need to eat better, you need to try and drink separately from your meals. I think that kind of prep time really set me up for success afterwards. I don't know that I would have been as able to stick to the diet or as strict with my eating if I only had to do like 2 weeks of Opti fast shakes or whatever. And I totally get that they want you to lose that initial weight. They want the fatty liver down. I get that 100%. I just don't know if mentally I would have been able to handle it just after 2 weeks of having, a shake. I think that would have made me more want to have crappy food. So I would just recommend, even if you are doing the liquid diet or the Opti fast, whatever it is, get yourself mentally prepared and kind of start practicing what you think you're going to be doing after surgery, eating smaller portions, obviously not the size that you're going to eat after surgery because you just can't eat more, but eating protein first, focusing on protein, focusing on water goals. I would just say get yourself mentally prepared, get yourself in, getting those steps in so that afterwards it's just a little bit easier of adapting to a new lifestyle essentially. And then also right after surgery, don't worry about your protein goals. Focus on being hydrated. Focus on getting your water in. I know that the doctors are giving you protein goals that you have to hit. It's just not going to happen within the first week or two. You got to stay hydrated. That's like number one critical. You have to stay hydrated. So focus on getting that water in and keeping that number one priority. Obviously, if they tell you to have like protein shakes and things like that, do that. But don't get discouraged if you're not hitting 80, 90, 100 grams of protein a day. Make sure you're getting that water in though, because that could be really detrimental if you don't. So those are just a couple of tips. Like I said, I've just gotten quite a few messages and emails about it, and I don't have time management skills to respond to everybody in the way that I would like. So again, I hope that helps. If you have any specific questions or video topics you'd like me to talk about, feel free to leave them down below. I love you guys so much. Thank you again for watching another 20-minute long video from me. Y'all are my people and I appreciate you. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you hopefully next time. Bye. Oh. Stop the damn thing. It won't let me stop. It says I can't zoom. I'm not trying to zoom. I want to stop.